Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a voiceover with this because it's Christmas time, the house is full of noisy people. So instead of asking them to be quiet, I thought I would just do a voiceover. So this painting is inspired by the fact that we had a 44 Celsius degrees Christmas day. So I thought I would do something that represents fire. So I painted my canvas first with some red. This is warm red because I only use cheap canvases because I'm learning, and sometimes the white comes through and I didn't want that to happen on this. So I'm just leveling out my base coat now, making sure it's nice and straight, and then adding my colours. So this is a darker red from Amsterdam. Not quite sure what red it is. Wanted to give the impression of fire and flames. And if you can hear that snoring in the background, that's my dog who's fast asleep at the end on the floor next to me under the fan. So this is a bit of Payne's grey, which I always really like to give us a bit of contrast rather than black. And this is orange. This is an Eldorado ready mixed orange, and I just added a little bit of Floetrol. So these paints are mixed with 70% Floetrol, Australian Floetrol, and 30% paint. And then I thought I would put a little bit of yellow in just for a little bit of contrast, something bright. And then a bit of gold on top. And most of these paints are global paints you can get here in Australia. And then I'm adding a bit of magenta on top. And some antique silver. I was just going for it, I was experimenting, seeing all the colours that you see in fire. And then just putting a bit of red round to give me something to blow so that I don't blow the paint off the canvas. And I had the blower on low there, so I had to change it to high. And then I just blew some out with a straw because I didn't want to use the hairdryer again just in case I muddied the colours. So I was just looking at my composition, seeing if I was happy with it, blowing a few places out, adding a bit more paint. I did cut a bit out there, so I added a bit more orange on the corners, or warm red actually, it's not orange, although it looks orange on the screen. And then just giving it a bit of a torch to get rid of any air bubbles. And then I was just like adding a bit more colour where I thought I needed some. I'm sorry that it's really jolty, but the video is really long because I mucked about with it for ages, so the video ended up being like 40 minutes long or something, so I had to cut it down. Just giving it a final good torch, sped up 3 times. I don't really move that fast. So you basically can just play with your paintings until you're fairly happy with your composition and your colours. You can add colours, you can scrape bits off if you're not happy with it. So this is the wet result. That's very sparkly, some nice lacing. Really happy with the contrast of the Payne's grey and the magenta. And that warm red does look like orange, unfortunately. Oh, a bird. Looks like a bird. So that's it. It's quite happy. So welcome back everyone. This is the dried result of the painting that I did. So let's have a closer look. Some really nice lacing here. I just love how this goes up there. And the licks of yellow and black in the fire. So all in all, had a few flaws in it. I sort of wish that I had used maybe a darker red instead of orange. But you can see the silver coming through the cells. Nice Payne's grey. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with the result. Hope you all had a good new year, and until next time, bye.